Yes, my friends, things are looking grim behind the scenes at the Miami Dolphins, with pressure mounting to fire Grier, but there is still hope in the air. Many believe the Dolphins will make it to the playoffs, and now I want to hear from you. Do you believe the Miami Dolphins will make it, or is the season over for the Dolphins? If you would like to see our team make the playoffs, hit that like button hard. The Miami Dolphins find themselves in a precarious position as the season enters its crucial stages. Playoff hopes are hanging by a thread, and tonight's Monday Night Football matchup between the Cleveland Browns and the Denver Broncos could play a pivotal role in determining the Dolphins' fate. For Dolphins fans, all eyes are on this game, as its outcome holds significant implications for Miami's slim postseason chances. The Dolphins currently trail both the Colts and Broncos in the rankings, making every remaining game and external result critical. Tonight's game offers a chance for Miami to gain a half-game advantage over the Broncos, even if they remain behind in the standings for now. This scenario sets up an intense rooting interest for Browns fans among Dolphins Nation. A victory by Cleveland would provide the breathing room Miami desperately needs. However, the Broncos have proven to be a tough team to beat, adding to the tension of the evening. As the Dolphins prepare for their own schedule, they face a series of must-win matchups, starting with a home game against the New York Jets. Playing at home offers the team a respite from the harsh conditions that have historically troubled them in cold weather environments. The narrative of the Dolphins' struggles on the road in adverse conditions is one they must confront and overcome. Later in the season, the Dolphins will have another chance to dispel this notion when they face the Jets and Browns on the road. These games not only test their playoff mettle, but also their ability to rewrite long-standing critiques of their performance in challenging environments. Tonight's game between the Browns and Broncos is critical, but the Dolphins must also remain focused on their path ahead. A win against the Jets could set the tone for a season-defining stretch. The Texans, another key opponent, are grappling with significant challenges of their own, including injuries to key players like C.J. Stroud and a suspension to their star linebacker Alshire. The Texans' struggles could provide Miami with an opportunity to control their destiny when the two teams meet later this season. The Colts also remain a focal point of Miami's playoff ambitions. With an easier schedule ahead, they pose a significant threat to the Dolphins' chances of climbing in the standings. However, their trajectory could be impacted by unforeseen upsets or underperformances, much like what the Texans are currently experiencing. Miami's ability to capitalize on these situations could make or break their postseason aspirations. The Dolphins' defense and offensive strategies will also be under scrutiny in the coming weeks. The hosts of the FinHub show brought up a critical point, the need to revive a more physical running game. Players like Raheem Mostert, who excelled last season with 20 touchdowns, could be instrumental in reinvigorating the team's red zone efficiency. The Dolphins have struggled to convert crucial opportunities, such as failing to score from the 1-yard line against the Packers. Shifting back to a more aggressive and physical ground game might be the key to finishing drives and securing wins. Another layer to the Dolphins' narrative is the state of their competition. The 49ers, while historically a formidable team, are currently dealing with a series of devastating injuries, including those to Christian McCaffrey and their quarterback. This depletion makes them a less intimidating opponent than in past seasons. Similarly, the Jets' woes have rendered them a more manageable challenge, especially with Aaron Rodgers no longer the threat he once was. Meanwhile, the Browns' loss of Deshaun Watson further adds to Miami's opportunities to end the season on a strong note. However, these are NFL teams, and no victory is guaranteed. While the remaining games present winnable scenarios, the question of consistency remains. Can the Dolphins string together 5 consecutive wins to keep their postseason hopes alive? This level of performance would not only boost their standings, but also shift the narrative surrounding the team's ability to win against high-caliber opponents and in adverse conditions. Fans have long endured the frustration of the team's inability to secure a playoff win, a drought that now stands as the longest in the NFL. Breaking this streak would mean rewriting the team's legacy and silencing doubters. The narrative of the Dolphins' struggles in cold weather and against top-tier teams isn't without merit, but it's not insurmountable. Should Miami manage to win out and claim the 7th seed, they would likely face either the Bills or the Chiefs on the road in the first round of the playoffs. This presents a high-stakes opportunity to overturn years of criticism in one decisive game. Winning in such an environment would not only secure the franchise's first playoff victory in decades, but also validate the team's progress under current leadership. Let's hear your thoughts, Dolphins fans. Can Miami defy the odds and string together the wins necessary to secure a playoff spot? Are you confident in their ability to rewrite their story this season? Share your take in the comments below. The path to the playoffs for the Miami Dolphins is undeniably narrow, but at /U 2019's far from impossible. As we look deeper into the scenarios, it becomes clear that the team /U 2019's destiny ISN /U 2019T entirely out of their hands. With a schedule that includes the Jets, Texans, 49ers, Browns, and another matchup with the Jets, the Dolphins have a golden opportunity to control their fate. The key lies in execution and seizing every opportunity presented by the challenges their opponents are facing. /N take the Texans, for instance. Once viewed as a solid contender, the Texans are now battling injuries to their receiving core and dealing with C.J. Stroud hitting what some are calling a sophomore slump. The suspension of linebacker Alshire further weakens a defense that Miami can exploit. A head-to-head matchup later in the season provides Miami with a direct chance to knock Houston down in the wild card race and bolster their own case for postseason play. Similarly, the 49ers /U 2019 roster issues, including injuries to Christian McCaffrey and their quarterback, make them a shadow of their former selves, turning what could have been a daunting matchup into a potentially favorable one for the Dolphins. /N the upcoming Jets games also present a manageable challenge. The Jets /U 2019 struggles, combined with Miami /U 2019's ability to dominate at home, give the Dolphins a chance to solidify their standings. Even with their defensive prowess, the Jets /U 2019 offense, now led by an aging and less threatening Aaron Rodgers, lacks the firepower to pose a significant challenge if Miami executes well. However, the key to these games will be avoiding complacency and taking care of the fundamentals, especially in critical red zone situations where Miami has faltered in recent weeks. /N let /U 2019's not forget about the Browns. Despite their grit and ability to pull off surprise wins, the loss of Deshaun Watson significantly limits their offensive capabilities. Miami /U 2019's defense will need to step up to ensure this game doesn't /U 2019T turn into an unexpected setback. Winning these key games ISN /U 2019T just about adding to the win column /U 2014 at /U 2019's about building confidence and momentum for the postseason. /N what /U 2019's truly at stake is more than just making the playoffs. The Dolphins have an opportunity to change their narrative entirely. For too long, fans have heard the same criticisms, that the team can /U 2019 win in cold weather, that they struggle against quality opponents, and that they /U 2019 mired in a historic playoff drought. This season presents a unique chance to address all these points. Winning out the remainder of the season /U 2014 and potentially securing a road playoff victory /U 2014 would silence critics and energize the fan base like never before. /N but this ISN /U 2019T just about the big picture narratives. It /U 2019's also about tactical adjustments that can help the team succeed. The call to give Raheem Mostert more opportunities as a physical runner is gaining traction. His ability to power through tough defenses, especially in the red zone, could be the key to converting crucial scoring opportunities. Pairing Mostert /U 2019's physicality with the speed and versatility of Achane gives the Dolphins a dynamic 1-2 punch in the backfield. Mixing up their offensive approach could keep defenses guessing and provide the spark Miami needs to finish drives. /N as the Dolphins prepare for this pivotal stretch, one thing is clear: they have the tools to succeed. The question is whether they can put it all together when it matters most. The fans, the franchise, and the players know the stakes are high, and the margin for error is razor thin. A single misstep could mean the difference between a thrilling playoff push and another disappointing end to the season. /N so, Dolphins fans, where do you stand? Do you believe in this team /U 2019's ability to rise to the occasion and rewrite the script? What adjustments do you think are most crucial as they head into these critical games? Let /U 2019's hear your thoughts. /U 2014 the season /U 2019's not over yet, and their /U 2019's plenty left to fight for. Fins up!